Hello, language enthusiasts! Today I'm diving into the fascinating world of endangered languages. These languages are a treasure trove of cultural heritage, but unfortunately, many are on the brink of extinction. Here are a few examples worth exploring. First up, Ainu. The Ainu language is spoken by the indigenous Ainu people in northern Japan, particularly Hokkaido. It's critically endangered with very few fluent speakers left. However, there are ongoing efforts to revive it through education and cultural initiatives. Next, we have Yuchi. This language is spoken by the Yuchi people in Oklahoma, USA. Yuchi is a language isolate, meaning it has no known relatives. With only a handful of elderly speakers, it's nearly extinct, but efforts are being made to document and teach it. Now, let's talk about Kusunda. Spoken in western Nepal, Kusunda was believed to be extinct until a few elderly speakers were discovered. This language isolate is on the brink of extinction, but there are initiatives to preserve it. Moving on to Manx. This Celtic language from the Isle of Man was declared extinct in the 20th century after the last native speaker died. However, a revival movement in the 21st century has brought it back to life, with several hundred people now speaking or understanding Manx. In Oklahoma, USA, Wichita is another language struggling to survive. This Caddoan language has only a few elderly speakers left. Extensive documentation exists, and there are ongoing efforts to teach it to younger generations. Let's head to Sweden, where Älvdalian is spoken in a small region called Älvdalen. This North Germanic language is distinct from Swedish and is at risk of fading away. There are still some older speakers, but younger generations are shifting to Swedish. In Peru, Chamacuro is an Arawakan language with only a few speakers remaining. Efforts to document and preserve Chamacuro face challenges, as the younger generation has largely shifted to Spanish. Cornish, a Celtic language from Cornwall, England, became extinct as a native language in the 18th century. However, a revival effort has led to several hundred fluent speakers, and it is now being taught in schools. In Latvia, Livonian is a critically endangered Finno-Ugric language. With very few elderly speakers left, cultural movements are working hard to revive and preserve this language. Finally, Koro, spoken in Arunachal Pradesh, India, was only recently discovered by linguists. This language isolate has very few speakers and is critically endangered. These languages represent a small fraction of the world's linguistic diversity at risk of being lost. Each carries a wealth of cultural knowledge, history, and identity valuable to humanity. Thank you for joining me on this journey through endangered languages. Remember, preserving a language is preserving a culture. See you next time.